You work hard every month, yet somehow the money always disappears. You get your salary, pay your bills, buy groceries, and it's gone. You tell yourself maybe next month will be different, but it never is. Most people think this is just how life works, that struggling is normal. But what if I told you this isn't an accident? What if the system itself was designed to work exactly this way? Not broken, not failing, but functioning perfectly as intended. The question isn't why you're struggling, it's who benefits when you do. And once you see how the machine really works, you can't unsee it. This is the story of the real money game and why most people never realize they're playing it. Let's start with something simple, something you experience every single day. You wake up, go to work, earn money, and spend it. This cycle feels natural, like breathing, like it's always been this way. But here's what most people never stop to think about. Where does your money actually go after you spend it? You hand it to the shopkeeper, he pays his supplier, the supplier pays the factory. And slowly, quietly, all of it flows upward through the system. Meanwhile, you start the month fresh, and the cycle begins again. Every month, same routine, same struggle, same empty feeling at the end. Now let's add one more layer to this picture.
Imagine it's the first of the month and your salary just arrived. For a brief moment, you feel like you have money, like you're okay. But then the electricity bill comes, then the gas bill, then groceries. If you have a loan, a chunk disappears automatically before you even see it. Rent, school fees, medical costs, they all line up waiting for their turn. And suddenly, by the 10th or 15th, half your salary is already gone. You didn't buy anything expensive, you didn't waste money, you just lived. Yet somehow, living itself costs more than you earn. And this isn't just happening to you, it's happening to millions. So why does it feel like no matter how hard you work, you're always behind? To understand that, we need to look at how money actually enters the system. Most people think money is created by the government and distributed fairly, but the reality is much more interesting and much more controlled. When a bank gives you a loan, it doesn't take that money from somewhere else. It simply creates it, types numbers into your account, and it exists. But here's the part that changes everything. You have to pay that money back with interest using real effort and time. So the bank creates money out of nothing, but you return it with your life. Every loan, every mortgage, every credit card payment feeds this cycle. And while you're working to pay it back, prices keep rising quietly. That rising cost has a name, inflation, and it's not random either. Inflation means your money loses value every single year you hold it. So even if your salary stays the same, you can afford less and less. The system isn't broken, it's transferring your wealth slowly and silently. Think about your parents or anyone who worked 30 years ago. They could buy a house, raise a family, save money on a single income. Today, two people working full-time can barely manage rent and groceries. It's not because people are lazier now or less skilled than before. It's because the rules of the game have quietly changed over time. Wages grow slowly, but costs grow fast, and debt grows even faster. Meanwhile, those who understand the system don't keep their money in savings. They buy assets, things that grow in value faster than inflation eats it. Real estate, stocks, businesses, things ordinary people can't easily afford. So the gap keeps widening, not because of luck, but because of knowledge. And the system rewards those who play by the real rules, not the ones you're told. Here's the part that most people never connect. Every time you use your money, a small portion disappears into the system. Taxes on your salary, taxes on your purchases, taxes on your property, interest on your loans, fees on your accounts, inflation on your savings. Each one feels small, but together they quietly drain your earning power. And all of this isn't a mistake or a flaw in the system. It's the system working exactly as it was designed to work. Money flows from those who work for it to those who control it. And the longer you stay unaware, the longer the cycle continues. This isn't about villains or conspiracies. It's just how the structure functions. Once you see it, you start noticing it everywhere.
You were never taught this in school, and there's a reason for that. The system needs people who work hard and never question why they're struggling. It needs people who believe that effort alone will eventually lead to comfort. But effort without understanding is just motion without direction. And most people spend their entire lives moving, never realizing they're standing still. The real wealth isn't built by working harder, it's built by working differently, by understanding where money comes from, where it goes, and how it grows, by stepping outside the cycle and seeing it for what it really is, not a path to freedom, but a carefully designed loop.
So what does all of this mean for you? It means the struggle you feel isn't personal, it's structural. It means your parents weren't wrong. The game itself has changed. And it means that once you understand the rules, you stop playing blindly. You stop waiting for things to get better on their own. You stop believing that the next raise or promotion will finally be enough. Because the system isn't designed to make you comfortable. It's designed to keep moving. And you're either aware of that or you're not. The choice was never about working harder. It was always about seeing clearly. And now that you see it, you can't unsee it. The question is, what will you do with that knowledge?